We're going to be looking at Prestige and Might a little bit today. I don't know if it'll be a too long a video. We'll see how we get on. But I wanted to show you this. This is the daily. It's changed on the PC now. I don't know if it's changed on the PS4 yet or not. I'm sure it'll come to that eventually. Everything seems to be on its way. That's on the PC. It gets transferred over, so you might be getting it later on. We'll see. So instead of what I can't remember what it was now. It was credits and I can't remember what the other thing was used to get. But anyway, now you're still getting the Victor's medals, which is very good because you need those. And you're getting a crate. This will give you credits, knowledge of enemies, resources, or you may receive Argent, stimulants, special prizes. Haven't done any of those yet. I've just had knowledge and credits, I think, so far. I'm not in a Pantheon, so I probably won't get the resources. And this is the important one. This one is actually giving you Tower of Knowledge. It's increasing your rank by 3. Now this will boost up your prestige. It also boosts up your might. So you'll see we are 152 prestige. I think we're 307 on might. I'll have to have a look. We'll see how it moves. It might be 303, it might be 307, can't remember. But anyway, so we'll accept that. In fact, we can actually have a look at the might. I thought we were going to just get it there for a minute, but no. Right, no, wrong way. So we are 307 for 64 at the moment on might. Now I've got to this point because we are 152. Now the next levels, I believe, unlock at 153 for some of the missions. We'll just have a quick check of that. Which is in here, these ones, the 4 and 5 man one. So I think it's this one. You see where on this, because it goes to white and then each time they make a harder one. So 153 will unlock that, and on 153 unlocks that, and I think this is a high one, yeah, and that's another high one, yeah. So these 3 will unlock at 153. Now what we're going to look at is I mean, I've got 307 might at the moment, and now might is a lot more important than prestige. People keep asking me, how do I keep getting high prestige? Well, I'm going to show you in a kind of strange way. So first of all, I'll just show you that thing we were looking at, the new daily stuff that we're getting on the PC, which is in my bag. So we'll just open this one to see what we get out of this first. Okay, so just credits and knowledge. That's all I've had for 3 days basically. I've had none of the other stuff. Right, that's just for something else. Now this is the important one. It should make this jump. There you go. It just went up, what, 1 million? Because it ranked 3 up in the Tower of Knowledge, and the Tower of Knowledge is here. So basically it put this rank up here, and obviously boosts your might. And we will look at the might. They are 312, so we've gone up 5,000 might from that. Now how much might you will get or other people get, I don't know. That probably depends on what rank your temples are at. Yeah, possibly at what rank they are, and how much you've upgraded and all the rest of it through the trophies room. So I'm not certain on that. Like I say, this is new. It's only just sort of come in a bit in the last week or so. So anyway, now we're at 154, so this will have unlocked, he says, this one. Seem to be a bit all over the place today. There we go. Everything's normal then. Right, this should have unlocked now, so now, yep, so we've unlocked the stronger one, so we're actually going to go and do one of these after. That one or that one, and then we'll see how we get on with prestige, because that'll only put our prestige up, won't put our might up. Now the trouble is, you don't want to be pushing your prestige up too quick. You can, I mean, if you're in a Pantheon, it's going to happen, because you're going to jump into stronger missions where you get invited from inside and all that kind of stuff, and you will basically get very high, these things here, and this will jump. Now I'm sort of lacking on these. I do these missions, the 10 mans and that, but I don't do them every day. I don't do loads of them, so I'm kind of holding back my prestige really, and that's why my prestige, you see it goes up pretty quick, because I'm so far back with the prestige. Well, not that far back, but a little way back, and so each time I jump on this. The other day I actually did a mission, one of these, and it bumped me up, I think it was 8 million, so that goes to show you how much it can jump. Right, so I've jumped into Tarlen Aquifer because it's probably the shorter of the 3 that we've opened up, and we're going to have to go into God when I have to hit the right button. That one. And I'm probably going to go with the gunner. To start with, I'll probably change back, but just for now. Now I'm going to find out how hard they are, because obviously we've just got entry into it, and sometimes we're not
It's a prototype.
strong, but we'll see.
If there are any side effects.
The Gorgonites have settled here. Keep your eyes open, and you might get lucky enough to catch sight of them. I'm joking. You'll see them no matter what.
Now we're not doing too bad. You can tell by the way the health drops and some damage we're doing. It's not too bad. That doesn't help. Now you can kind of tell if your might is a bit low if you come in here and they basically kick your ass when you first get in here. Because like I say, it's your might that you need to have higher than, well, not higher than your prestige, but higher. You know, you don't want to keep pushing your prestige up and not your might. So I'm going to try and do something really stupid here and try and take them all. Yeah, the fact that we did that, I know that we're okay on our might. Now, I actually did, a long time ago when I first started, I made the mistake of pushing my prestige up, trying to get my prestige up as fast as possible. And then I suddenly noticed I was struggling to get through stuff. I mean, really struggling, where I thought I'd be able to get through it. So then I kind of slowed down on my prestige and went with my might, and that kind of solved the problem. I've also seen players that have boosted their prestige up so high, and then they go into missions and they get absolutely slaughtered. So make sure you get your might up, or keep your might up. Like I say, it's not, prestige is not as important. Prestige will unlock the missions, sure, but there's no point in unlocking it if you're going to struggle with it. Like I say, in the Pantheon it's slightly different because you'll be in a group, and yeah, sure, there'll be some real strong players that'll probably end up carrying you. But when you get in some real strong missions and you've got the prestige way up, it'll show.
If we activate all the sprayers, a ferment deadly to the Garganoids will spread through the waters of the underground lake.
Well, at least there's none of those biker things here. Now, by rights, if I can take the first mission with all the enemies, I should be able to take the last section with all the enemies. We'll find that out in a minute.
You might have disturbed the Hydra. Stop updating the data. You have definitely disturbed the Hydra.
Okay, time to find out if we can take all the last ones in one go. First things first.
The Gorgonites have built a vapor nest here. I hope eliminating their helpless offsprings will not cause you any psychological discomfort.
Right, that's all done. So hopefully we've picked up some higher grade item. We will find out. Yep. So we got 88 on that one. And the next one is 113. So, if we go like that, there you go, 158 now. So we've gone from basically 152 to 158 just by getting the daily and getting into the next level and doing it for the first time. Now I've got that one and that one to go yet, and I mean if I go back into that I'll probably get something higher again, and over the next few days for sure. So these two will also boost that up and we got to 58, so we basically got 6 million just by doing that. We'll probably get another anything from, I don't know, a couple of million up to another 12, 15 million just by doing those other missions. So you can see that that makes that jump, but it doesn't make that go up. And as you can see, we're still at 312. We may have gone from 52 to 58 there, and we've gone from 7 before to 12, but then we stopped at 12 from 54 to 58, so another 4 million or whatever didn't help our might. So in effect we're no stronger than we were, even by having that higher there. That'll just, like I say, get us into higher missions or higher levels on here. Let's just take a quick look again. Just wondering what these ones are going to be next. Yes, the 191, so it won't take us long to get to 191. It'll take us a while to get there, but that one we're already in. In fact, that one I haven't got the highest items yet either, so like I say, I'm lagging behind. If you did these every day, this would just push your prestige up all the time until you hit a sort of, you hit a cap. I mean, like that, I think it was obviously the 88 was the highest on that one. Now if you want might somewhere else, you can get might, and I'll show you that again. In bag we've got the Victor's medals, which are here. Now I've got some here. I could actually use them up, but I'm not too worried. I'll save them up and get higher. A higher trophy, you might say. And you'll see in here, this is what you need to be upgrading if you want to get your might up, which will bang your prestige up as well. And it will really jump. When you get up to the 4 stars, it will really jump. So try and work on these. I always went, originally the bastions were always the best ones to go for because of the because you do the daily bastion quest. I mean, you've got bastions, cathedrals. Don't worry about all these gimmicky things around here. I mean, sure, if you want to spend stuff on that, go ahead. But if you're trying to get your might and your prestige up, this is the sort of thing you're looking for these things. You can see we've got 4 on that one. That gave us quite a nice boost. I've got a lot missing, but I've never bought Victor's medals or anything like that. I've always, you know, just got them in game and that. And you can see there's another one that's gone up. That one's on 3. And this is all done in game. Like I said, no money's been used to purchase any of these things to push it up. That's a new one that came out that I haven't even started on. We could get one of these, or I'm just going to wait and try and save those Victors. I'm actually waiting until they do another event with Victor's medals. Then I'll be able to pick up another 4 or 10 or something like that, chuck it on the other 2 I got. We got 12, so we're getting, you know, we'll be able to get, well, if we get 20 we'll get 14,000. That's a hell of a boost. And you'll see, like here, top one is 14, the next one down is sort of 8. And when you drop down to here it's only 600, so 14 to 600. Like I say, once you get into these top 2, you'll get a hell of a boost. And of course, what we're saying about the bastions, where are we? Quests. So bastions are here, the missions. And you'll see these will give you a small boost. They used to give you more, but they've changed the way it works, so you get a bit less. So if you do all these, you'll get, this will go up, and this is a very good way because these come every day. And you get your bastions if you go into these things. If you click on one of these, and then just click on these, and this will give you your bastion quest every day, kind of thing. And they will stack. They'll stack up to, I think, 7 if you don't do them. So you can sort of stack them up for a few days and then do them over the weekend, all that kind of thing, just like the daily missions. And that is pretty much your might and your prestige. I mean, your prestige is just coming, you know, you just pick up these things in the 4 and 5 man missions, and this will push this up. Your weapons won't make any difference and all that, and that'll basically boost things up. And of course the other way is the shop. If you want to go, that's a very expensive way to, if you buy medals, it's, well, you work it out, it'll cost you a fortune. Same like stims, buying stims, nah. All this stuff is very expensive. There you go. That's kind of might and prestige, and that's the way to get it. I mean, the most efficient ways. You could pick up followers and you'll get a little bit of might, which you could farm them when you first start. It'll make a difference then, but as you get further into the game, I mean, they're barely going to make any difference. I mean, we've got 312, was it? Hang on. Go back there. We got 312,000. So adding another 10, another 100 on here isn't going to make a massive difference. You know, you really need to be talking in the thousands when you get up here for it to make any difference. So to start with, yeah, definitely collecting followers will make a difference. But further on in the game, it's just not worth it. Not unless they increase the amount of followers you get, but they're probably not going to do that. So there you go. Hopefully that answers one question, which is how come I always have so much high prestige. And in fact I don't. There's people in this game that are 500 million. I saw one the other day at 450 million, but his might was not that high. It was high, but it wasn't nowhere near what it should be. So again, that's just working in pantheons and that. It'll, you know, when you go in groups and that, you'll sort of get carried and it'll push it up, just right up, but it'll leave your might a little bit behind. So there you go. So I thought we'd look at the other two missions. What I'll do is I'll do both the missions and we will see what we get in the way of prestige just from those, just for the sake of this video. So we need to go to equipment. So you can see we're still 312, it's 158. So we've picked up a blue. We were 108. 119, 114, so 119, which now gives us another 2 million. And of course, you see the might stays the same. And the final one, right. Let's have a look. Yep, we've got, so that's 115.8, and we've picked up 133, 132, that's big. So we're now at 160. We're now at 162. Actually, it didn't give us as much as I thought it would, that one. Again, prestige has stayed the same, but you can see we've basically jumped up, combined with the other one now. What was that? 6, 7, 8, 8 million or something like that, and the prestige stays. And of course, the previous one, we've basically gone up 10 million, or just over 10 million, by the daily and doing those 3 missions. And to be honest, these missions, they give you these rubies and sapphires and things, and these bits, but they're not brilliant. I always find that the better ones will come out of like Ophelia, Media and Operation Isabella. So I mean, I've still got to get stuff from there, plus you get the epics in there, and we're only getting blues I think at the moment. So there you are.